What's up, Brody? Who's next? Not Hodgson Meyer, that one's canceled. So we got Ebbighausen and Bogenschutz. All right, tail of the tape for our next fight. Steve Bogenschutz, the veteran here, versus David Ebbighausen. We saw him his last time out against Mike Souza. I talked way too much to be able to time anything for that one, guys. I am sorry on that.
Matchup, which is out of the 185-pound weight class of MMA action. First, let's welcome out of the blue corner, Steven Bogenschutz.
All right, Steve Bogenschutz, a bit of a vet in his own right here, ladies and gentlemen. A 6-4 record across all combat sports. He's a former 185-pound champion. Yet to go pro. Let's see what he can accomplish here in perhaps pursuit of that dream. All right, here we go. Steve Bogenschutz, as I said, the grizzled vet here in this fight. I was not ever graced with the ability to commentate a Steve Bogenschutz fight. Here we go.
Says he's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. We'll see if that factors into
Yo, what is this, George the Animal Steel? All that hair on his body, man. He's gonna bite open a turnbuckle next.
Dating yourself with references now.
I'm just a big, fat, tater-shaped mark. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us live here in Barre, Vermont, and across the world on pay-per-view. As I said, if you're just joining us, I am Ben Field alongside my broadcast partner, my good friend, the other half of Donnybrook Tuesday here, Ronnie Patterson, and the Triple C himself.
He's getting a lot of mileage tonight.
His opponent fighting out of the red
Talk about my
corner,
mileage.
David Ebbighausen.
All right, this guy is 0-1 against the guy in our co-main event, Mike Sousa. But that didn't stop him, man. He fought a great fight his last time out. This guy that looks like he could be my cousin. He didn't like that. Like when I made that joke, he did not like that. I'm really interested to see how Ebbighausen has grown from his fight with Mike Sousa. This is a guy that you can tell has that mentality that he just wants to get in there and really grow and develop.
I'm interested to see if his background in karate comes into play here, if he uses that to kind of keep distance. Almost more of a point style fighting to that, kind of get in, get out, or if he uses that to kind of just blast through his opponent. Got some big legs underneath him. We'll see if that factors in with the kicks. With the experience, Steve brings to the cage. Helps him prevail.
185-pound MMA matchup. This matchup is brought to you by Gusto's Bar and Grill.
Yo, we're on the same page.
The after party this evening at Gusto's Bar and Grill right here in Barre.
Bound to happen.
First, out of the blue corner, weighing in at 185 pounds. Let's put our hands together for Steven Bogenschutz. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, also weighing in at 185 pounds. Let's hear it for David Ebbighausen. Your referee in charge of the
very light in his feet. Bogenschutz has done this before. Calm, cool, collected. Can't wait to see how this goes. Fighters touch gloves. A lot of head movement already out of the shoot. Bogenschutz right back into the cage.
Ebbighausen really turning it on here. Bogenschutz trying to
time that head duck. His hands very low.
As Mr. Kilkenny said, he got it right this time. This fight brought to you by Gusto's Bar. Heading over to the after party. You won't catch me there because I like half of my stuff with the other half of my stuff. So, as a married man, I'm not going to the after party. Ebbighausen really trying to find his openings here.
Ebbighausen taking his time too, measuring the distance.
He definitely seems like he slowed down a little bit, and I mean that in a good way comparative to the Mike Sousa fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get in there and you kind of get the jitters out, you can kind of plan for the next few fights.
He looks like he's a lot more loose, too, like he's feeling himself a little bit better.
Both men continue to wait it out with kicks.
Slapping kicks there from Ebbighausen. See if he can put a little bit more behind those.
Bogenschutz seems a little hesitant to pull the trigger and get in there. I think he felt the power in the initial flurry. Right against the cage.
None of those landed for Ebbighausen. Maybe just a touch on the nose. Bogenschutz able to stay out of range for all of those.
Nice left hook also on the end of that. Bogenschutz is able to kind of keep him against the cage. Ebbighausen throws her overhand right to complement.
Ebbighausen really looks like he's putting a lot behind each of these strikes so far. Maybe you might want to set him up, throw the power towards the end of the combo. He's trained though, I'm not, so we're going to go with what he's doing. 10 seconds here.
First MMA fight to possibly make it out of the first round tonight.
You almost got it. Bogenschutz eating some shots there.
That's a stiff right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot. They gave us that 10-second clap.
You heard that too, right?
Yeah, like. Says it Muay Thai, guys. This is MMA. We get another minute of violence per round.
Ebbighausen doing a really good job of, again, measuring that distance and then countering when Bogenschutz is throwing in. Again, we're seeing Bogenschutz keeping that right hand up. Has me a little bit worried with that trail left hook that Ebbighausen's been throwing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bogenschutz definitely the veteran, though. He should hopefully be able to correct that. As now we actually have 10 seconds here. Ebbighausen really trying here to push Bogenschutz away. Oh my God, a lot of those are landing.
Is that a finish? Is that round?
I think that was the end of the round. Yeah, that was the end of the round.
Round. That is round.
Everybody's just kind of like, oh, well, what do we do?
Thank you, ref, for clearing that up.
All right, folks. So far, so fun. Let's take a look at that at the end of the round, because that was definitely some questions there as to how that worked. Just pouring it on. Those were all landing, but...
And what I will say is that Ebbighausen, for as much as he was able to land with those flurries, a lot of those shots were landing on Bogenschutz's elbows, landing on the guard. And the other part of that is that it looked like Ebbighausen was actually jamming himself up by staying as close as he was. If he had given himself a little bit of distance, he may have been able to put him on the end of those punches a little bit better. Both fighters seem to be able to recover. Bogenschutz ready. Ebbighausen ready. We got round two.
Bogenschutz looked like he's definitely feeling the effects at the end of that round. Here we go, round two underway.
Let's see if Ebbighausen can maybe go to the body, take some of the gas out of the tank of Bogenschutz. Or just turn the lights out with a high kick.
Yeah, Bogenschutz looked like he was looking for some takedowns during the first round. I don't know if maybe he wants to go back to the well on that.
The problem with that is a lot of those takedown setups were not coming with strikes and following up with that level change. And he was bending at the waist and just kind of leading in and not pushing through. You want to see those hips kind of get underneath you, especially against the cage, being able to pick your opponent up or just drag a single leg off the cage. Again, both opponents seem like they're very okay with throwing those kicks on the outside. Bogenschutz following up the clinch with a shot, and it's, again, some of the most success that we've seen him have.
Ebbighausen really choosing his shots wisely here, showing a lot more intelligence than we got in that debut fight. That's not an insult on Ebbighausen. That is a great compliment to see how far he's come.
And that's the experience of those amateur fights.
See if Bogenschutz can do anything here. What he can get going on as he fires out a leg kick, he gets a couple shots in return.
He needs to get that back leg on that black line and then be able to drive through, set up a couple combos, drive into the cage, suck those hips in, get the takedown. He might be setting that up right now.
See the look on Bogenschutz's face. It almost looks like he might be trying to load up one of these hands here to get there. Ebbighausen trying the right of his own.
And Ebbighausen definitely wearing a lot of that damage that Bogenschutz has been putting on that lead leg. He's putting in work.
Complexion change here on Ebbighausen's legs. Us fairer skinned folks tend to mark easier.
Got about a minute left in this second round.
Some good head movement by Bogenschutz.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, that was close. I thought we were looking at a cup shot there.
Ebbighausen can probably counter that lead leg if he were to fire straight down the pipe. However, it seems like he's...
Oh, not here. Yeah, he's got him hurt. There we go. David Ebbighausen gets that debut, or gets that win here in his second fight, excuse me. We'll try that correctly. Burying his opponent. There we go.
Throwback.
Hey, you know what? Maybe he's starting my tunnel.
So again, we're going to see Ebbighausen close the distance, fire through with that right, back him up against the cage, and then just use that flurry that he was using at the end of the first round to finish out the fight.
Got me now.
So again, we see that right from Ebbighausen, backing him up. Flurry to finish it up. Ref doing his job, fighter safe.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. John Paul Zuniga, called a stop to this bout at 2 minutes and 22 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO out of the red corner, David Ebbighausen.
All right, I'm here with David Ebbighausen. Man, I talked to you a lot in the build up to this, like especially over the weekend, about how I'm a fan of yours, and usually I don't come right out and say that. I try to remain unbiased. I really like the way that you have improved here, man. You seem a lot more loose. Your shot selection is more intelligent here tonight. Talk to us about this evolution of David Ebbighausen, because this is a whole new animal we saw.
Well, today, decided at home my inner Iceman, Chuck Liddell. So stopped being a bitch. The first time I wasn't here, here I am.
And I saw you starting my tunnel here already, taking down the tunnel of the Barre next just to New York City, man. What can we get from you in the future now? You've got that one win, you've got the one loss. Let's start a positive ratio. Any names on your tongue?
No names, just get back to the gym, try to get to 185 or something, see what happens.
Well, I know I'm definitely ready for whatever you've got next. It's been an honor to call you fights and cover your career this far. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, David Ebbighausen.
They ain't try me yet, get your mind blown. When they throw shade, that's when I glow. I'm so ahead of y'all, that's a different time zone.